Hello, in this video I shall be discussing three science and technology related UPSC topics. The first one is Nishant. Nishant is the name of an unmanned aerial vehicle, UAV. So Nishant is developed by Aeronautical Development Establishment. Aeronautical Development Establishment is a division under Indian Armed Forces. So Indian Armed Forces will have this operations of Aeronautical Development Establishment, and this will develop so many things, and one such thing is unmanned aerial vehicles, and one example is Nishant we are discussing now. So Indian Armed Forces developed this in view of Indian Air Force. So this is given to Indian Air Force, and this whole Aeronautical Development Establishment under Indian Armed Forces does its research work and developments with the help of DRDO. So Aeronautical Development Establishment, we can say it is under DRDO, but the armed forces field of DRDO. And the tasks it majorly does are intelligence gathering. So intelligence gathering is a very important task for enemy territory, to target enemy territory while combating with them. So that is intelligence gathering, and it will be used for reconnaissance. So reconnaissance is the study of the field, the place where we need to go with the military operations. So that is reconnaissance. So the study of place of military operations where we need to combat or where we need to choose it and set a target. The next thing is target designation. So this will finalize the target wherein we have to use our military equipment of the in the enemy territory. So that is target designation. And artillery fire correction. So artillery is this huge setup of machinery of military. So that will include firearms and all. So it will also correct any fire correction needed in the artillery sector. And damage assessment. So there will be some damages to our machinery, to our weaponry. So this damage assessment is an important thing that will also be done by Nishant. As it is an unmanned aerial vehicle, it surveys all these things. And finally it will survey, that is the surveillance, and it will also be used to give training to the personnel of armed forces, especially Air Force people. So they will be given training on Nishant by using Nishant directly. So this is given to Indian Air Force, and it is developed by DRDO, Aeronautical Development Establishment under DRDO. The next topic is LOGBAR. So LOGBAR is an electronic ring. So this is a wearable device. So you can wear it as a ring. So this electronic ring is fit with Bluetooth. So LOGBAR basically works with Bluetooth network. So this is for controlling IT gadgets with just finger gestures, as this ring is holding on to finger. With just the gestures of a finger, with just little movements of the finger, we can control the IT gadgets. So that is a new technology, and this is happening without touching any device. So we don't need to touch our phones or tablets for controlling any IT gadget. So this is not required. This touching device is not required to be touched. So this is about LOGBAR, and this all happens with one thing, that is Bluetooth network, and just finger gestures are needed. And the first ever country that came up with this technology recently is Japan. A Japanese company developed LOGBAR. The last topic for today is IIRS. The full form of it is Indian Institute of Remote Sensing. So Indian Institute of Remote Sensing is present in Dehradun in Uttarakhand. So this comes under the Ministry of Space. So Indian Institute of Remote Sensing works under the Ministry of Space under Government of India. So this is a unit of ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization. So in ISRO, under ISRO, there will be so many departments, and one such department is Department of Space. So Department of Space under ISRO has got this controlling authority on Indian Institute of Remote Sensing. So overall it is looked after by the Ministry of Space. And this will give, as I have told, this is an institute. This will give education, training and research about remote sensing. And the various fields it covers are remote sensing, as the name says, and apart from remote sensing, it will also give training and education about geoinformatics, positioning and navigation technology. So these three fields it majorly covers. So Indian Institute of Remote Sensing is not just confined to remote sensing, but about geoinformatics, navigation technology, positioning technology also it deals with. So this is in Dehradun, Uttarakhand. So these are all the three science and technology related UPSC topics, and thank you.